The only thing I really dislike about this is that enemies, like, they would literally take your hits and just keep swinging right through you. It's the pain in the ass, honestly. That's some trash. That's my biggest issue with this. I get tired. I'm not gonna lie. I get tired of those games too a little bit. It's like they eat your freaking hits and they just swing at you anyway. There's no recoil. The game isn't really like, enemies aren't necessarily required to dodge you. Fuck it, just take it. Just take it. Then they got like extra long hitboxes. Reminds me of Mega Man 2. Shooting projectiles, and you're behind it. Shooting projectiles, and they're hitting you anyway, even though you're standing right behind them. Technically, enemies can just kind of walk into you. Yay. Why even work on the stagger meter if he's not going to stay down that long? Whoa, get the fuck out of here. Seriously? Bro. Alright. See what he does. Come on. Okay, I gotta be careful. Really, really careful. Okay. He just hit me anyway. Get the fuck out of here. Not again, man. The hell with this shit. Like, this dude. This is so bad. If I could get down there at least with like probably like 3 health, I'll be alright. And then if you notice, when they teleport sometimes, they end up just outside of your attack range. Okay. See what happens. Give me one. Okay. It is so fucking annoying. Yeah. Come this way. Damn, I missed him. Okay. Hey, I'm still getting level ups. Let's see what's up. Just to give some kind of perspective, I am dodging. Whatever reason, the game decides, nah, you're not pressing the button, G. It makes you want another Dark Souls. We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, baby. Let's go, mother. Let's go. That trash. That trash. That trash. But in spite of horrible decisions that developers love to make just to make shit difficult, let's put a ranged character in here with other strong melee characters in here that not only teleport, but they teleport intelligently just outside of your attack range. So they, when you swing, can get ready and understand exactly when the button you press. So they can swing at you and they can hit you just at the right time. But you know what? Guess what we do? We get through dumb, very, very dumb decisions. And we make it through the day. That's what we do here on this channel. We get through it. Let's go! You're about a sucker. Bet you ain't gonna give me shit. Oh, but don't worry, Ice. You'll get another Dark Souls, an Elden Ring. And this is what I'll be talking about when it comes to the voice acting and the subtitles. Way too quick. Back for Blood. Oh, you into those? Okay. Well, if you have Game Passes there, like this is why individuals much like yourself who are so old school and stuck in their traditional ways that don't understand there is no negative in owning Xbox Game Pass. Could have had it, could have picked it up, could have played it. And then not only that, but save yourself a hell of a lot of money in the process. But you know, let me just state this real quick. I stocked up on 3 years of Game Pass on Black Friday. I'm good until like the end of 2024. Look, all I'm gonna just say is I'm good for Starfield. No negative, bro. I'm good for Starfield. I'm good for Frozen. This just dropped out. I'm good for Halo. I've been good for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll be good for anything that comes out, and I'm feel so good right now. How about the biggest negative, where you don't own your games? Well, I'll be real with you. That does not stop you. There's no one-way street. You only go this street and no other street. You can have Xbox Game Pass and enjoy a bunch of plethora of games, including the ones you already own. Right? You can enjoy it. And then if you like the game, you could go out and make a physical purchase. And you could just wait until there's a buy two, get one free sale. You could literally wait until there's another sale on Black Friday. Since people do it anyway. Like, it's just, it doesn't hinder anything that you're doing. There's options. Oh, shit. Oh my God. It's options, baby. You're a one-way street. You own it or you don't. That don't make no sense. I mean, no sense. Oh, and digital stuff you do own. You do own. Never once did somebody buy a product and that after it got delisted, you can't get it. You can't download your games again. It's there. As long even for your old systems. I mean, real talk. I'm not gonna lie. This is the one of the beautiful things about emulation. Emulation is literally the one sole saving grace because your systems don't work forever. That's not always the case. Sometimes things do happen. And so instead of you looking around and fishing around for $1,000 or $1,500 system or whatever the case may be, you can like emulate some things if you still have the CD, or you could rip the CDs and get the ISOs, however else people love to do their things. But I'm just saying, and I think Phil Spencer said this best. He called. He's like, yo, it is time for the industry as a whole to get together and do something for game preservation. There needs to be something done. I love what Xbox is doing. Sony ain't really got shit outside of PS4, backwards compatibility, PS Now. I don't even want to count that any shit. And Nintendo with Nintendo Switch Online service, which is don't make no damn sense because all it is the ROMs. The problem with the digital is that if the servers bite the dust and you lose your copy, you're screwed. I'm gonna say this: that's not the case. That's not the case. The problem is with digital is that if the system going forward does not support backwards compatibility, hence no disrespect, I can't pop my PS3 disc into my PS5 system and be able to play that. So at the end of the day, it's kind of mute regardless. Here's the fact about digital games. If you're talking about server related, so like multiplayer shit, servers go down all the time. Ain't got shit to do with your disc. 1 second. 1 second. When the servers go down, off a game, you can't preserve that on a disc unless they have like a peer to peer or some type of shit where you can have your own kind of servers going on. But real talk, you can't do any of that on the disc itself. The digital copies, if they delisted like Frozen 7, right? They delisted that one just recently. If you bought it, you can still go download it. I have it. I own it. I can still go download it. The PS3 and Vita servers, no more authentication, no more downloads, all gone. No. That's a storefront. Two different things. You can still, let's say, here's the issue with Sony. That's why I don't like people using Sony, because Sony is kind of idiots. Sony doesn't have proper backwards compatibility. Look at Microsoft and what they're doing. Unfortunately, outside of licensing issues, if you have the game, you already bought it, even with licensing issues, you can still go download it. It's Frozen 7. If you bought it, you can still go download it. I could download it right now. I could delete it and go download it. Period. It is no longer on the store. The issue with Sony is that moving forward, they never had a plan in place for backwards compatibility because nobody wants to play old games. Straight out from the horse's mouth in Jim Ryan. That's a fact. That's what they said. That's proven to be untrue. So Microsoft has got their asses whooped in that category. A bit of outlet. Usually most companies are like Sony, EA. I mean, look at Nintendo. Nintendo has it in a way where they're trying to do with the online shit. They don't, like, for whatever reason, the Switch can't emulate this stuff. So it all comes down depending on company. Give it a few years after this Amiso and pull it. No. I firmly believe this is why it's important to look at company. Look at said company. Microsoft obviously outlined it. They're separate. But look at Sony, Nintendo, and if you look at EA takes their servers down for multiplayer. They don't take their servers down for like if you buy a game from them. You can no longer play it. If it's multiplayer, that is true, but that's with any game. That doesn't matter if you have a disc or if you do it digital. Once the servers go down, don't matter. You can't play it online. Period. That's a fact. That shit ain't changing. This ain't gonna change that shit. And then even more so, just to cater towards this conspiracy theory that people love to do about digital. Well, technically on this, they could put out a patch that renders your shit useless. They could easily do that. The reason why they don't do that shit, because they don't want that heat. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. But that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, it doesn't matter if you go digital or disc, especially in today's society. The biggest saving grace is emulation. And unless somebody could come out and figure that out, like get a proper thing that actually really can like emulate. Hell, Vita is still, I'm still waiting for a PS Vita emulator. Until we could get those things situated, it's going to be like this for a while. It's going to be like this for a while. It doesn't matter if you buy digital, if it doesn't matter if you buy disc. But this is what I would do. If I'm on Xbox, which I'm on the Xbox right now, I'll get me Game Pass, and then I will wait for sales. Whether it be from the store, if I'm that hardcore about having physical disc, or if I'm more of a digital guy, then I'll wait for sales on that too. And so at the end, what I would do is buy sales of digital. But if you're more disc related, then you wait for the sales on disc, unless there's a limited edition, like a launch edition that you want so badly that you have to have, then do that. And then at the end of the day, don't even open up your disc. Just sit them to the side, chill, let them preserve themselves, whatever the hell you're doing, and then go from there. Like, it's simple. It's a win-win. You get to play more games that you never thought you was going to play. You get to have those first-party exclusives without even having to burn through your damn disc. You can still go get the disc whatever you feel like going to do. Unfortunately, and here's the problem, there's no other service like that anywhere else besides Xbox. Let me click this link. I'm going to go crazy. Wait, is this the world's first functional PSP? Fuck, are you kidding me? Hold up. What's new? Wait, is this actually playable? Oh, this is just nightlies. We might do this. Oh, let me bookmark this. We might do this. Yeah, we're going to do this. There's a list of how many games, right? Hold on, let me read this first and let the music play. Corin, keep up the bits. Launches a bliss of dark blades to shred the enemy to pieces from a distance. The short range is made up for with speed. Head of dark executioners, a man of few words. Herald shadow of the knights of the bastion. He loved the kingdom more than any other. When near a hook point, LT, the chain hook hoarder allows one to hook and swing from certain points. Jumps and dodges can be performed after using the chain. Okay, hold up. Please let Brave... What is it? Let me see. Masama Rebirth. That's what I want. Hold up. Yeah, it's there. Wait, oh, nothing. Never mind. Games that don't boot at all, not displaying initiative. Oh, shit, that sucked. Never mind. I got my hopes up. All right. So the white priestess of the front is even deeper underground. The verboten domain. You know what would be so much easier? Is that the PS5 can actually play Vita games, which I guarantee you that it can. It'd be so much easier if it could play PS1 games, which I guarantee you it can. PS2 games, which I guarantee you it can. With PS5 games, which I'm probably quite confident they could figure out a way to get that done. If you, no disrespect, and this is real talk, and I'm gonna call Sony out on this. If you could do a freaking remaster of a PS3 game, Demon Souls, and then resell it, the fuck you gonna tell me that this shit can't sit up there and emulate stuff? Get the hell out of here. I ain't even trying to hear about creating code from the ground up and shit. Get out of here. You can figure something out. Yeah, that probably be that too. But for whatever reason, they got some PS3 games on the fucking cloud. They got that shit rolling. These jokers full of shit. Some tell me people are full of shit. But it could do PS1, PS2, PSP easy. I guarantee you it could do PS Vita too. I guarantee you it can. I guarantee you it can. The thing that fucked up the Vita is all these crazy dumbass features. The back touchpad that was on the Vita, the camera. And then this is what happens with fucking companies, and it pisses me off. Every time they come out with a new feature or some bullshit, they then look for a developer, or at least their own first-party studios, to build content around said features. And those features are never forward compatible. Never. Yeah, but I'm just saying Sony should be stepping up and doing shit. But clearly they won't. And then even still, like I have PS5, so I played Astro's Playroom. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna be open and honest with you. That controller vibration. Like, no, you can't feel when you walk in the water. You can't feel the difference between walking on water and then walking in just grass. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be real. I can feel the difference when I'm walking in mud. But the thing is, I can visually see I'm walking in mud, and I can visually see my characters having issues getting through the mud. I can hear it on the microphone on the controller that I'm walking through mud. So any vibration just adds to it. It doesn't do anything. I'm sorry, but that extra vibration, those, what was it? HD ROM or whatever they want to call it. To me, it doesn't change the experience. I don't feel like I'm walking in water because I can see I'm walking in water. I can hear the puddle. And then even the slightest vibration, regardless of whatever it is, I know I'm walking in water. Like these things are gimmicks to me. And now we need developers to go out and then make these awkward experiences that ain't going to change shit. If you're like, oh, this is those games. No, it's not a game changing feature. The Xbox backwards, yeah, because they had isn't their interface based on like a PC, like the PC architecture? Yeah, but Sony had to be different. Somewhat. Sony had to be the ones that wanted to be different. They had to be different. Well, so was the Xbox 360 with the power PC CPU. Yeah, but you know what? They still got 360 games that you can emulate. But the competition don't have shit. And here's my only issue right now. So with certain games that they have. I remember when they announced that Fear collection would be out to get on the Xbox store. Well, Fear 2 and 3 were available for a while. Now all of a sudden Fear 2, I think it's Fear 3 that's no longer available. And Fear 1 was never available. So you had to have the disc. So that's my only issue with this stuff sometimes. Like, at least give people the option of buying it, if possible. Oh, $34.99? Shit. That's the shit that's up. I wish I could get this shit digital. They don't have no damn digital shit for this. What is this, by like a third-party seller? Yeah, I know. I can only imagine. And this is why I don't like. This is why I don't like that shit. This is why digital for me was always like the way to go. Because I remember looking at the old Metal Gear One disc. I've seen this shit for like over $100. Well, it was over 150. Um, and then when they finally did add it towards the PSN, it was only $9.99. I'm like, fuck, hell yeah. We'll see. I might have to go and do that. Look at it. Cause that is trash though. It is so trash. Appreciate you. The White Priestess of the Font. The fountainhead lies beyond. Flowers both blighted and purified have taken root even this far out. Is this? This is it. My final purification. Lily. This is an ending? There's multiple endings. I'm so confused. The blight is being purified. Are you able to go on? White Priestess of the Font is not only purifying you, Lily. She is attempting to purify the blight that permeates all of Land's End. Her spirit is gone, but surely her body must remain. I can't continue on past this point. Deathless pact I made with a priestess long ago changed me. Leave the rest to me. I hope you can fulfill the priestess' final wish. For my part, I failed in those very same duties. Come now, don't give me that look. Our journey was one of many hardships, yet I found solace in your company. The pact will bring us together again one day. Till then, live and be well. Truth remains in the abyss, tragedy never ceasing. Okay. So that was just to get to the damn top. So there's no point going there. And then A. Hastens the healing prayer, a ring engraved with the name of Nephilia, the white priestess of dawn. It is said the white priestesses are born with a shining mark emblazoned on their foreheads. So it makes healing prayer faster. Okay. Come on, baby. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, let's just go ahead and save. We'll look at the map as well too. Now, what's that thing that hastens? Speed up accumulation of SP gauge. Hastens the healing prayer. Okay. Go here. Clearly, that's not the end. It never did go down this way. Execution of missive. Prisoners said to be executed will be taken to the subterranean lab and handed over to the King's Mage Barrage. 15 have been named as step subjects. Dark executioners entering the verboten domain must do so in groups of 3. Seriously? Okay. Alright, cool. Give me 1 sec. Gotta charge my phone. Right back. Okay, this is gonna suck. Now, what happens when that shit like blows? Nice. Okay. That is so like weird and trashy. It's so garbage. Okay. Heritage Max greatly reduces damage sustained while in Blighted Fog and while in or on water. Okay, so now I can go like other places.